Have you ever had a conversation with someone and even though you understand each word coming out of their mouth, you just couldn't understand what they were saying? If you're looking to better your relationships, be better with people, be more charismatic, and become more confident in that social area of your life, then this video may be for you. Welcome back to the It Girl Playbook. Today we'll be exploring the book Surrounded by Idiots by Thomas Erikson to learn the 4 types of human behaviors and personality types. You'll be able to identify yours and better understand how we can interact with the other personality archetypes. The author divides people into 4 main color-coded personality types: red, yellow, green, and blue. Each has distinct traits, communication styles, and ways they handle problems and relationships. Reds are dominant, they're assertive, and like to take charge. They are natural born leaders. Yellows are social, energetic, and creative. These people are very charismatic. Greens are calm, loyal, and easygoing. These are the peacemakers who don't love conflict. Blues are analytical, detail-oriented, and logical. They can be a bit of a perfectionist because they value precision. If we were to put these 4 colors on a chart, it may be able to help you visualize the differences a bit better. On the horizontal spectrum, it indicates each color's response to conflicts. If an issue were to arise, on the left we have red and yellows who are more extroverted. Both will be outwardly expressive and active if they were ever stressed or were to face a problem. However, while reds will dive into work to take control of the situation, yellows will talk to more people and have more conversations. On the right, we have blue and greens who are more introverted. Both will be more inwardly reflective and more passive if they were to ever be in stress or were to face an issue. Blues may seek some type of isolation where they can reflect and think through decisions privately, while greens will retreat and recover, maybe with a few close and familiar relationships. The horizontal spectrum can also indicate each color's response to risk-taking. The more active red and yellows will be more likely to take risks. However, while reds might take a bit more capital risk, yellows will connect and have more conversations with strangers. The more passive green and blues are less likely to take risks. They hate screwing up and looking bad, and so they will be a lot more cautious and more resistant to change. They are happy sticking to their routines. On the vertical spectrum, we have the task versus relationship spectrum. On the top, we have red and blues who prioritize tasks and results, and so they are less concerned with someone's personal feelings. While on the bottom, we have yellow and greens who are more relationship oriented and do what they can to not upset others. This also provides insight on each color's decision-making styles. Red and blues make decisions on logic, whereas yellow and greens make decisions on feelings, intuition, and social proof. We might recognize some of these traits in yourself, and we might even recognize some of these traits in those around us. According to the author, about 5% of people identify with one color, and about 80% of people identify with a few, usually one primary color and a splash of another, while the remaining few see a balance of every color in themselves. And so this means by understanding these 4 personalities types and understanding how to navigate life with it, you'll be able to communicate better with about 85% of the population, which honestly doesn't sound like a bad thing at all. And so let's get right into how we can navigate these different type of personality styles. The red personality type is dominant, assertive, and a goal-driven leader. Reds thrive on competition, efficiency, and getting results. They are direct, confident, and don't waste time with unnecessary details. And so if you've ever met someone who speaks fast, makes quick decisions, and doesn't sugarcoat anything, chances are they're red. They value action over emotions, which makes them incredibly effective in these type of leadership roles, but it can also make them seem very, very blunt, impatient, or even aggressive at times. If you're a red, you might relate to someone like Miranda Priestley from The Devil Wears Prada. She is goal-driven, result driven, ambitious, and you can just tell in several scenes, especially in the beginning of the movie, that she isn't afraid of hurting one's feelings. This could be you, or this could remind you of someone in your life. If you're dealing with a red, the key is to be direct and to get to the point. They don't really care for small talk or over the top explanations. If you have something to say it confidently and say it with purpose. Don't mistake their intensity for rudeness. It's just how they operate, and that is how they are able to be so efficient. Reds are the type to take control of a situation, make quick decisions, and expect others to keep up. If you can match their energy and respect their time, you'll earn their respect in return. The yellow personality type is an energetic, creative, and outgoing type person. They're the life of the party, thriving on excitement, new experiences, and connections. Yellows are the big picture thinkers, so they love brainstorming and inspiring others, but they can struggle with details or following through. Spontaneous and easily distracted, they might even seem scattered at times. If you're a yellow, you might resonate with someone like Marilyn Monroe. She's flirty, she's charismatic, and overall, she seems like a social butterfly. This may resonate with you whether you see it in yourself or someone that you know. When you're interacting with a yellow, match their energy and engage in their ideas. They respond really well to positivity, encouragement, and flexibility. And so if you were to avoid being overly critical or controlling, it'll allow them the space to express themselves freely. Someone like Blair Waldorf might be a perfect example of someone who may be a mix of the two colors, where although she is very goal-driven and ambitious like reds, she also values the power of social influence and can be social like yellows. The green personality type is calm, supportive, and very focused on the overall harmony and peace of the situation and between people. They value relationships and they seek peace in their interactions. The greens are reliable, patient, and good listeners, and often they put the needs of others before their own. However, they may avoid conflict and be reluctant to express their true feelings if it risks upsetting others. If you've seen The Office, Pam Beesly may be the perfect example of greens, someone who prefers stability, she is emotionally driven and avoids conflict. If you've seen High School Musical, then someone like Gabriela Montez, you can see how she fits the green archetype as well. And so to connect with the green, offer a calm and supportive environment and acknowledge their contributions without overwhelming them. They appreciate genuine connection over superficial interactions, and they value loyalty and stability. And so time will work in your favor. For blues, their personality is analytical, detail-oriented, and focused on accuracy and facts. They are logical thinkers who value structure and they value precision. Blues are almost perfectionists when it comes to work because they are very methodical and ensure that everything is done correctly before making decisions. They can be reserved and prefer to express themselves through their work rather than through emotions. Now, if you're someone who is more analytical like blues, you might resonate with Beth Harmon from The Queen's Gambit or Spencer Hastings from Pretty Little Liars. They value precision, rules, structure, and they are cautious. To connect with a blue, respect their need for clarity and be clear and organized in your communication. They really appreciate well thought out solutions and need time to process information before making decisions, especially ones that are important. You can see how different these 4 different personality types can be from each other, and I think it could be a result from the different upbringings as well as the different experiences that shaped our perspective, our values, and our personality. You cannot force someone to think the way that we do or value the same things as us and behave in a similar manner. And so by recognizing these differences in personality styles, we can better improve how to understand, how to interact, and how to communicate to create a better, stronger, and healthier relationships with those we care about and want to connect with. And don't even get me started on the level of self-confidence that this level of awareness can bring. You'll be more aware of your own personality and can literally master your understanding of the other personality types to navigate them to form incredible connections instead of clashing with everyone all the time. Like Woon Young famously says, you are you and I am me. You'll be able to appreciate these differences and your own uniqueness rather than feeling frustrated or feel like you are in competition, like one personality type is better than the other. One color's weakness may be another's strength, and we cannot celebrate that until we become aware of it. And so I hope that this episode was able to help you better understand human behavior that Thomas Erikson helped categorize into 4 different personality types for us. If you can identify your dominant color, I'd love to hear it in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode. I hope to see you in the next one. And in the meantime, as always, stay hot. Bye.